Hello. Many of you who watch my videos know that I have a fairly decent outdoor and bushcraft library. Here are a couple of examples. I am always adding to that library, and here are a couple of new additions. I'm going to call this video Two Hits and a Miss, however, and you'll see why. My name is Dean, and welcome to the Alberta Bushcrafter channel. I've been busy making a lot of videos, but wanted to talk a bit more about the Bushcraft library. You know that I've got some classics like Dave Canterbury's Bushcraft 101. Well, recently I went and picked up a few more books, and this is I'm going to call Two Hits and a Miss. They're not necessarily strictly bushcraft books, but they are pretty good. I'm going to put them in order of what I like them. Here we go. All right. Start with the Miss. This is Poor Man's Survival Kit by James Ballou. I found the tone in this to be inconsistent, and really I didn't find it to be a very good book. It's how to create low-cost survival kits and so on. Really, for one, my biggest complaint is there's nothing I could see in there that couldn't be accomplished by hitting the Instructables.com site. So not a lot of original ideas at all. Anything of his in here that was original I didn't think was very good. But the other thing that really bothered me is the guy's tone. I mean, right in the beginning it says that this is for academic purposes only, so he's covering his ass there, you know. Obviously doesn't seem to have as much faith as he should in his gear. The other thing is it covers a lot of silly things like button compasses and, well, all kinds of, well, not inexpensive but really cheap survival gear that is going to fail. That's where I didn't like it. Was a lot of stuff in here is, it's just regurgitated from other blog posts and other books. Wasn't a lot of original stuff in here, and some of it was kind of outdated. So don't buy this book. The other thing is, he at one point says, you know, if you want to be a real skinflint, he was talking about buying disposable lighters. Well, it seems like there's a bit of, his tone changes a lot in this book, and there's a bit of contempt for the reader. So that was gone. And I'm not going to put it into a draw either. The second one. Now, this is a controversial book. I got this idea off of Morris Kohansky. He was talking about his bushcraft library, and this is one of his favorite books. It's 98.6 Degrees, The Art of Keeping Your Ass Alive by Cody Lundeen. I've got to say, the first thing I did was read the endorsements in the front of the book, and all but a couple of them were very glowing. People don't like his style. They think it's kind of in your face or sexist or whatever. I love that. I love the way he presents his information. It's not a rehash of a whole bunch of old survival techniques. He even says there's a lot of books out there that are pretty well cribbed from the old U.S. Air Force survival manual. This is not. This is a totally different way of looking at survival, and it is all about core body temperatures. You can see why people like Dave Canterbury actually subscribe to this guy's philosophy. Because really it does break down to all about keeping your body temperature up, and that's burning calories and not exerting yourself so much. Talks a lot about mental aspects of survival. He does have a kit here too. Got a good discussion on matches, good discussion on knives. He seems to like Morris. Right there, he's #1 in my book. Homemade tinder. There's a lot of stuff about staying hydrated and water. And just other things here that, all kinds of other little topics that are really good. And some of them are very low cost. He does have heavy duty space blanket, a little discussion on that. Now I have one of those and I love it. It's the woven polyethylene type that's red on one side, silver on the other. That's because I couldn't get the orange. Yeah, excellent discussion, sort of an alternate discussion about survival. Now, the third book arrived separately. I am a subscriber to Derek Hansen's channel. I'll say that right off. And yes, this is an endorsement of his channel. The guy is really, really good at hammocks. He really knows his hammocks, and he's not really biased. So after watching, I think, about 36 of his videos, I had to buy his book. The nice thing is, I mean, on his site and so on, he's got a lot of these diagrams, but it's nice to have this all in one place. This is just an excellent discussion of hammock camping. I now own 2 hammocks, so I picked this up about the same time I ordered my Lawson Blue Ridge camping hammock, because that's actually what I decided on finally, because it was inexpensive and looked pretty good. I've tried it out, but some of the tips in this book really made it a lot easier. I mean, he is, would I call him a hammock guru? No, because I don't think he would call himself a hammock guru. I do think, though, he is very knowledgeable, and it's a very entertaining book, and he's illustrated it himself. It's wonderful. So if you are getting into hammock camping, this is a great jumping off point. It's The Ultimate Hang by Derek Hansen. Oh, and by the way, subscribe to his channel. He's got some marvelous reviews, and if you've ever got a hammock you're thinking about, he's reviewed dozens of hammocks and a lot of the science and theory behind it. Well worth it. Me, like I said, I've hammock camped about twice in my life, and it was about 2 decades ago, and things have changed in 20 years, let me tell you. I didn't enjoy it terribly much then. Now, like I said, the science is amazing, and it's a really versatile way to camp, or for your bug out bag or something. The nice thing I like about mine is my tent, my little North Face Stormbreak 2 tent is 6 pounds. The hammock is about 3, and it actually doubles as a bivy sack. You will see a review on that, guaranteed. Anyway, so third book. So this is 2 hits and a miss. Don't buy this book. My own opinion. Part of my university degree was in English, and I can tell when someone's just not really into the material. It's crummy. Stick with these, though. These 2 books are great. And that is my opinion. And haters gotta hate. And trolls, go back to sleeping under a rock. Alright. So this has been another video from Alberta Bushcrafter. My name's Dean. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. And good day.